Good day everyone. As a new semester begins at Busan University of Foreign Studies, students, both returning and new, often ask the same question. How can I start the semester in the best way possible? To answer this, I would like to share two important themes. Number one is lifestyle building tips that help students adjust smoothly, and number two, recommendations for clubs and school activities that make university life more meaningful. These points are simple, but they can guide you to a successful and enjoyable semester. So, let's begin. Part 1, Lifestyle Building Tips. University life is exciting, but it can also feel overwhelming. A few good habits at the start can make a big difference. So, let's begin. Number 1 is manage your time. University offers freedom, but with freedom comes responsibility. Professors will not remind you every day about deadlines. So, keep a planner or use an app for your schedule. Note assignment dates and exam weeks in advance. A useful practice is to spend 2 hours reviewing for every 1 hour of class. This will help reduce stress during exam season. Number 2. Take care of your health. Well, it is very common for students to stay up late, especially in the first semester. However, lack of rest affects both mood and performance. Aim for at least 6 to 7 hours of sleep. Eat simple breakfasts, something as small as fruit and milk is enough. And most important, stay hydrated. Coffee is helpful, but water is more important. Number 3. Plan your budget. Life in Busan can be affordable if students manage their expenses wisely. So, create a weekly budget for food, transportation, and leisure. Use mobile payment apps such as KakaoPay or NeverPay to track spending. Consider cooking simple meals, as this is often cheaper than eating out. Number 4. Build your support system. University life is not only about academics but also about people. Exchange contact information with classmates for study groups. Join student mentoring or buddy programs. And last but not the least point, remember, friendships often begin with small conversations after class, so don't hesitate. Number 5. Know your campus. Be familiar with useful facilities at BUFS. The library is a quiet space with study resources and printers. The global zone is ideal for practicing languages and meeting international peers. Cafeterias provide affordable meals which are healthier than relying only on convenience store food. Good habits in daily life prepare you for academic success, but a full university experience also includes participation beyond the classroom. That is where clubs and school activities become important. So, now we're gonna talk about our part 2, that is clubs and school activities. BUFS is known for its active student life. Joining clubs is one of the best ways to feel connected and to grow personally. So, number 1. Why join clubs? Well, they help you learn new skills, they allow you to meet friends with similar interests, also they give opportunities to practice languages in real situations. Number 2. Types of clubs at BUFS. Number 1 is academic clubs. That is, language clubs in English, Chinese, Japanese, Spanish, and many more languages. Number 2 is cultural clubs. That is, dance teams, K-pop cover groups, photography, and traditional Korean music. Number 3 is sports club. Football, basketball, badminton, taekwondo, and there are a lot of other sports as well. Number 4 volunteer clubs. Opportunities to serve the local community or assist at cultural events. Let's talk about our number 3, that is festivals and events. Number 1 is Taedong Festival, the highlight of the year with food stalls, music and performances. Number 2 is Club Expo. It is held at the beginning of the semester. This is the perfect chance to explore different groups and sign up. And number 3, International Day, a unique BUFS event where students share their cultures through food, performances and displays. Now let's move on to our 4th point, that is recommendations for new students. For international students or those who are unsure where to begin, here are some tips for you. The Global Friends Club is excellent for cultural exchange. Language exchange programs are useful for practicing Korean while teaching your own language. Sports club help reduce stress and create strong friendships. Let's talk about our number 5, that is balance between studies and activities. Well, it is tempting to join many groups at once, but balance is important. Choose 1 or 2 clubs where you can participate actively. Commitment matters more than numbers. Finding this balance between studies and activities is in many ways the heart of student life. As students, our first responsibility is learning. Classes, assignments and exams are what we come to university for. But if we only focus on academics, we may miss out on experiences that help us grow as people. On the other hand, if we spend too much time on activities, we might struggle with our studies. This is why balance is so important. A healthy student life is not about choosing one over the other. It is about finding a rhythm where both can exist together. Okay, so think about it this way. The classroom gives you knowledge, but the campus community gives you experience. At BUFS, for example, you may learn a language in class, but you practice it in the global zone with friends from other countries. You may study cultural theory in lectures, but you experience culture directly during International Day or the Taedong Festival. In this way, studies and activities complement one another, each enriching the other. Balance also teaches discipline. Managing classes during the day and club meetings in the evening forces you to organize your time wisely. It helps you discover your limits and your strengths. For many students, this becomes a life skill that remains useful long after graduation. Another part of balance is well-being. Academic stress is natural, but joining a sports team, attending a music club, or even volunteering can refresh the mind. These activities become a source of energy rather than a distraction. They help prevent burnout and remind us that university life should be enjoyed. Most importantly, balance allows students to build memories. Years from now, when you look back on your time at BFS, it will not only be the grades you remember. You will recall the friendships made during group projects, the laughter during club activities, the nervous excitement before performing on stage, and the quiet but rewarding evenings spent in the library. In short, balancing studies and activities is not about time management. It is about building a meaningful university experience. BUFS, with its wide range of academics and cultural opportunities, provides the perfect environment to practice this balance and to grow both as a student and as a person. Here are some few more points that can help you in starting your semester as a new student. So, here is another point, that is set personal goals for the semester. A new semester is like a fresh notebook, clean, empty, and full of possibilities. Setting personal goals at the beginning helps you stay focused. Goals can be academic, like improving grades in a certain subject. They can also be personal, like joining one cultural event or speaking more confidently in Korean or English. Write your goals down and check them mid semester. Having clear goals motivates you and gives directions to your effort. Another point is use university resources wisely. Many students do not realize how many resources are available on campus until it is too late. At BUFS, we have more than just classrooms. The Career Development Center for Internships and Job Advice, the Library for Research and Quiet Study, the Student Counseling Center for Mental Health Support. Using these resources early can save time and make your semester smoother. Number 8. Communicate with professors. Professors at BUFS are approachable, but many students feel shy to ask questions. Remember, professors want students to succeed. Visit office hours if you need help, ask questions during or after class, or if you are struggling, communicate honestly instead of waiting until the last week. Building good relationships with professors can also help later when you need references or advice. And the last but not the least point, that is explore beyond the campus. While BFS have a lively campus life, remember that Busan itself is also part of your learning environment. Explore cultural spots like Gamcheon Culture Village or the beaches of Haeundae and Gangali. Try local food markets to experience Korean culture outside the classroom. Even small weekend trips can refresh your mind and make your semester more memorable. Exploring beyond campus connects your academic life with real-world experiences. So, in conclusion, the beginning of the semester is both exciting and challenging. By building good daily habits, managing time, caring for health, budgeting, creating support systems, and knowing the campus, you will set a strong foundation. At the same time, engaging in clubs and activities will allow you to experience the true spirit of BUFS, diversity, friendship, and growth. But beyond these practical steps, remember that a new semester is also about possibility. It is a chance to try something you have never done before, to meet people who may change your perspective, and to create experiences that you will remember long after graduation. Each lecture you attend, each friend you make, and each activity you join becomes a small piece of your large story. So let this semester be more than just another term on the calendar. Let it be the beginning of something meaningful, an academic journey, a cultural experience, and a personal transformation. University is not only about lectures and grades. It is about shaping yourself, sharing experiences, and creating memories that will last a lifetime. So, I wish all students a productive and rewarding semester. Thank you, everyone.